So in this video I'm showing you how to get better with clock, preferably sub 20, using the beginner's method. I'm going to be going up from tricks, ranging from like getting you better by half a second and to around 5 seconds faster than usual. So the first trick is to not do a Y2 flick, because when you do that, it's much slower than just flipping it over like this. And the only disadvantage you get from flipping it over is these red bits where you have to have the clocks facing go down to the bottom. So you can do that at the start of your solve and then flip it to make them go up. But like, you can do it so much better and it's so much easier that way. So the next trick is once you finish the cross on the other side and then you move on to doing the corners, what I've seen a lot of people do is they solve one of the corners and then bring it back every single time. So first of all, you don't need to align the cross every single time. When I finish solving the cross, I just go straight into solving the corners, and you don't need to align until the very end. Another thing that I actually like to do as well is, since I have 2 corners left, one's in its right place already and it's closer to this one than this one is to that one. So I would solve this one first and then that one, because that one's closer. So that takes 2 moves, that takes 1, and then you can just align it back like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do an example solve. So Scrambler will be on the screen in a second. Like, I'm just show you. Here it is. Okay, so in this scramble, you can see there's 2 of the same line. And what I usually do there is I just look for the closest. So there's nothing on the other side. So the closest to this is probably going to be this one, because there's 1, 2 away from it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it on the top. We have this at the bottom. And our first move is probably going to be UR2 plus. And then what I'll probably do is I'll put this pin up and then do a UR3. So yeah, I usually like to plan like the first 2 or 3 moves. That's what it's be. So we do that, put this pin up, and then we have a full block, and then I just make the last part and align it and then flip it over. So we started with this on the bottom, now we working with this on the top. So I don't really see anything right now, but what I probably would have saw first is this is 1 away from that one. So I probably just match the center to that one and then match it to this. And then probably like this one, since it's the closest, and then this one. And the closest corner is this one right here. And then I just go in a circle. So that one, that one, and then just align. And it's solved. So yeah. Another thing that you need to not forget is, I would see this is 1 away, these 2, but if I forgot to check over, there's actually 3 blocks right here, and if I didn't look over, I wouldn't have seen that. Even though it would be in when I flip it over, because only the corners move when you're doing the first side, I wouldn't be able to look ahead at all on it. So here I would probably move this down, put this pin up, and then move this up to here, and then align the cross. So yeah. another thing that you could probably work on is doing better like finger tricks for clock. Like I know doing finger tricks is more of like a battery thing, or like just any event in general. You could have good finger tricks in Pyraminx or Megaminx, or like even Scube. But like for clock it's a bit different because it's not really a twisty puzzle. So almost all the time you will use thumbs for the pins and then just use the corresponding fingers. So you'll have your 2 ring fingers on the back, push them up, and then your 2 middle fingers to like push the top ones. So ring fingers for the bottom and top. And if you wanted to do 2 at the same time, I'd probably do like this sliding motion. Or if you're trying to be really flashy, you could do 2 at a time like that. But I would recommend just doing that. So yeah. For turning the dials, top ones, you use your pointer fingers. And for the bottom ones, if your hands are a bit smaller, you won't use your thumbs unless you want to have like be normal. Some people, I have no idea why, like to do like pinkies, so they can do like that, but that's more of a 7-channel thing, and you'd only be watching this video if like you, using the beginner's method, don't understand 7-channel. So that's it for this video for today.